Okay, so this is your video for parallel circuit. So we're doing this one right here. And you need this. You're going to need your LEDs. And some of you might have small ones and big ones. You're going to need your battery. You're going to need tape, a writing utensil, scissors, foil, and a glue stick. Okay? Okay. You are going to take this and you need to cut it along the dotted line. Or not the dotted line, the triple wide 3 line. This gets glued onto page 39. This gets saved over here. So, on page 38 in your journal. So, page 38. And you're going to glue this down. And you need to glue it down so that this corner is right along the corner edge of your journal. So, you're going to take the glue and you're going to glue on it, and we are going to glue this down here. Okay. Then the top of the page, you need to label it parallel circuit. And on this, I want you to label this the negative side. And this is the positive. This negative side gets the short ends of the LED. And this side gets the long ends. Okay. Next thing you need to do is we're going to put foil along these black lines. So you need to cut a strip, and the strip should be about a pinky width in thickness. So you don't want it too thin, but you don't want it too thick. And cut the strips. You need 2 strips because we have 2 lines of circuit. So these are going to be our wires. This is how the electricity is going to conduct. Now, if you look at foil, we have a shiny side and we have a dull side. So this side is not as shiny as this side. It doesn't matter which side you use, you just want to make sure they match on both sides. So you need to put some glue down along this line and try to do it a lot better than I just did. And then you're going to glue the foil down onto that. And you see where the black line ends, just go ahead and rip that off. You want to keep this because you're going to need it. And you're going to do the same thing with the other side. So put some glue down, and then you're going to put some foil down on top, like so. Okay? So that is now set up. Now the next thing you're going to do is your LEDs. So your LEDs, some of you have little LEDs, and some of you have bigger LEDs, and that's fine. For this, you're going to need a red, a yellow, and a green, because we're going to make a traffic light. So you have red, yellow, and green. And now if you look at an LEDs, when we lay them down, you have a short one and a long one. So the short ones go to this side and the long one go to that side. So we have these long ones over here and short ones over here. And what I want you to do is gently bend them just a little bit and place this down. We're going to do yellow in the middle. Red goes on top. So long lead. This one's longer than the other, so the long one goes on this side. And then the green one. You can see there's the long lead. So the long lead, it goes on this side. Okay. Next thing you need to do is we need to cut little teeny tiny pieces of foil. And we want 6 because we have 3 LEDs with 3 leads. So we're going to cut 6 little pieces. You see those pieces? There they are. And then you're going to take your tape. The tape. Oh, and that's a little bit too big. So you only want your tape to be about a finger width thick. So about that big. Okay, and you're going to take your LED tape, or take a piece of foil, and you're going to pick it up with your tape, and then you're going to take it and you're going to put it right down on top of that metal lead, and you want to press it really nice and firm. And then you want to do the same thing with the other side. Pick it up and go over here, and you're going to make sure that is lined up with the little symbol, and we're going to tape this down right on top of here. Now, before we go any farther, we need to check to make sure that we put that down correctly. So we're going to take our battery. Your battery lives in a little baggie, in a little case, and then you're going to peel this off. You're going to have to work a little hard and pop that battery out. You might have to cut it. Or we're going to have to cut this. Where'd my scissors go? There they are. You're going to have to cut this a little bit. Trash. To get this out. There we go. Okay. Now, this is the negative side. So this is the negative side of our battery. This is the positive side. See, it has a plus sign. So we're going to put the negative side here, and we're going to gently fold over this corner. And when this side of foil touches this side of the battery, our light should light up, just like so. And if that doesn't happen, flip over your battery and see if you made it backwards. And if you made it backwards, you need to redo this because that needs to be the correct direction. So now that we have that working, it's time to do our yellow one. So once again, the positive side goes here, the long LED goes on this side, the short LED goes on that side. So we're going to bend them. We're going to place it down. Then we're going to take a little piece of tape. We're going to get this little piece of foil. We're going to tape down this metal part of the LED down. And then we're going to do the other side. And the foil helps to make things connect better and conduct electricity. And we're going to do this side. And before we go any farther, we want to check to make sure it works. So we're going to flip this over. Unless I got yellow and I have red. If now all of a sudden your yellow one is not working, check to make sure that you put it down correctly. And then if you might have to reflip it over. Your red one should still be working. Now it's time for our green one. So let's try our green one. And remember, long side goes here, short side goes here. So we're going to put these down. And then we're going to go over here to the tape and get our little piece of foil. We're going to pick it up, put it across the metal LED, or the metal lead of the LED. We're going to do it again on the other side. Nope, we only need one piece of foil. We have two. We only need one. Okay. So take that little piece of foil and we're going to put it across the lead of the LED, like so, and tape it down. Now we're going to make sure it works. Look at that. And if your light is weak like that, you just need to push it down a little bit stronger. Now what I need to see in your submission is showing me all 3 LED lights being lit up, like a not working traffic light. In a traffic light, all 3 lights wouldn't be working. So this is a crazy traffic light. So this is what I need to see. Now when you're done, your battery needs to go back in its little house. And it needs to go back in its bag. So it's empty bag. And then your LEDs stay on here. You don't take them off. And this all goes back in your bag. And that's it.